problem I see in this case is there's a vast area that should have been searched by searchers that has not been allowed to take place.
Let me call you back. He was doing the final speech.
The sheriff, all he had to do was allow everybody who came together to search to go in there, search, train them, teach them for about an hour, like you do, and get everybody the same colors, same ribbons to identify each other so people don't get lost, and go in there and search. Now, we're gonna need some sacrifices now, because the search is going to take place. And we cannot allow anybody to tell us we cannot search for him. That's not gonna work. That's just not going to work. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Some of you all gotta stand up and be leaders in your own right.
Come on now.
Some of you all gotta stand up and stop being afraid of some of these people in this county. You gotta stand up without fear. It is your fear that they trump on. It's the fear that they must make you have.
Right.
Well, man, look, a man can't stand on your back if you're not bent over.
Come on.
You gotta stand up. I need you all to make some sacrifices. Find a Walmart. Get some cheap radios with a mile radius on them or something like that. If you can afford them, buy them. We're gonna need them. Because we're gonna need squad leaders. Every squad is going to have somebody with a radio. Because we don't want to have to conduct a search for somebody who got lost in the woods. You understand? So you gotta have a radio. The experts will be in town. I'm not the expert, but many people don't know this. I'm a lifetime member of Texas Tech Research. They've confided in me greatly across the country. I know the resources that are there, and I know what they can do. They can call them off, but I got the power to call them back by God's grace. They're coming back. But it's you that's better than EquiSearch. This is your backyard. Some of you all know these woods better than EquiSearch. We need you in them woods. You gotta wear the same color, preferably white tees, white t-shirts or white shirts. You wanna have that on. Because as the hour gets late, you wanna make sure that nobody gets lost. It can be identified. Everybody must be out of the woods by 4 o'clock at the latest, because it gets dark so fast. So we got to start in them woods at about 6:30, when that light is real good at that time. And from 6:30 to 4 o'clock, we in them woods. Based on everything I've learned, additional from being in this meeting, brother, I think is in them woods. What condition he is in the woods, I don't know. But I believe it's in the woods. But it's up to us to at least say we put our best foot forward and did the best we could. Can all of you all come to the search? Yes. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
well.
How many of you all think you can bring 1 or 2 extra people with you?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
1 or 2 extra people with you.
Yeah.
We're going to need at least about 200 people.
All right.
Let me tell you why. It's going to have to be searched north, south, east, west. You with me? So you need 50 columns. You need 50 people in a column from each direction. And that 50 will mushroom out like this, to where you literally make a circle and you close in. You understand? You circle that whole area, then you close in and you come to a meeting point. As close as you possibly can. I think he's in there. I do. But it's going to take more than this to find him. You got to bring more people. All right?
Can I say this, Mr. Quanell X? Who, all y'all friends, your classmates that came last weekend, y'all get them back out here. Jocelyn's husband, contact Spence. Tell them to get their friends, and if they want to bring their ATVs, all that, come back.
I think he's out there. I just think we got to go in there and get him.
He could be hurt. What about horses, Mr. Quanell? I had a nephew.
We got to get permission to do that.
Okay.
Because if you cross over somebody's vegetation field, them horses is going to destroy that field. So we'll see. That's what the sheriff has to do. The sheriff has to get permission. And what he has not done is sought permission.
That's right.
He hasn't even asked. That's the problem. Nothing hurts to say to a person, listen, we're not going to tap your property. But if it was your child, would you want me to do the same thing for your child as I'm trying to do for this mother and father? That's simple. Doesn't take much to say that to anybody. Only an insane person would be like, well, no, I doubt that. You can talk to them, you understand? These people got ways of doing that. I think they will do it, but we need everybody. We need everybody. I think he's in there. I'm serious. I think he is in there.
When the search going to start? Friday?
Either Friday or Saturday. We'll know tonight because I got to talk back with the sheriff. He's agreed to talk with me at length tonight. And so I'm going to talk with him at length tonight to work out some of these details. But preferably, I'm thinking maybe Saturday morning because a lot of folks won't have to work. And we flood them woods. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about getting the dogs from Give Lewis?
The what?
Give Lewis
From the prison.
Well, the deal is they would have to ask for permission to do that, but EquiSearch has dogs also. And so I'm going to speak to this man. I'm going to try to appeal to the sheriff's human consciousness. This doesn't take much. I don't know this man. From my early conversations with him, he's a piece of work. But he is not more powerful than you.
Right.
Look, maybe some of us have to go to jail trying to search properties. I'd rather see him go ahead and put handcuffs on us for trying to look for a missing man. So we can tell the world you didn't do a damn thing.
That's right.
And that's why we had to do it. And I'm doing my best to try to say this ain't about race. God knows I'm trying. But man, I'm no fool. I'm no fool. If this was some rich suburban family in this county, son, they're gonna look. They're gonna look. So the bottom line is, we look. We'll get this done. We got to. We need everybody to look for this man, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let me thank each and every one of you all.
Thank you.
How many of y'all got Instagram? How many of y'all tweeting, Facebook?
Everybody Facebook.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had my people looking before we came to town, and we didn't see enough Facebook action and Instagram action.
Put it out there.
We need you all really putting it out there.
It's out there.
You need to be tweeting and put on Instagram like Cat Williams is coming to Sabine County. I bet you do it for that.
I hear you.
That's how we got to do it for Brother Alfred, okay? Please put it out there. And Saturday will be the day. Saturday. Let's put a few hundred people together. Let's go into the woods and let's find them. Thank each and every one of you human beings, you beautiful brothers and sisters who came out here this evening to stand with this family. But let's find it. Let's find it. All right? I will see everybody on Saturday, God willing. But the search will take place, okay?
Meeting when?
To be announced. To be announced, okay? Got to be a staging place. It's got to be a staging place.